Yeah, I don't know. Breakups are hard. I've been through 2 breakups.
Damn.
And oh God, they were so devastating. I don't know. No, I do know. They were devastating. And it was just such an emotional like turmoil. It's heavy. It's dark.
Why so tumultuous?
When you're with someone, you are not just existing in the present with them, but you have created these memories from the past.
Right.
You are also essentially creating a path and a future with this person.
Damn.
Right? You know, you talk about like, even if you're like, you know, you're 20 and you're still like, oh, we're going to get married and we're going to like have kids. Like, oh, you know, like you start formulating, oh, like, would you want to live in like this city together? Oh, like, what's your trajectory for like work? Oh, okay, well, we'll live together for, you know, you have these conversations, especially when you've been with someone if you've been with someone a year, you're talking about these things, right? And you're imagining that future.
They become the default person that you think of when you future plan.
Exactly. And so when a breakup happens, not only are you breaking up with that person, but you're breaking up with the future that you had, that you had formulated.
Wait, say that shit again. That's crazy.
When you have a breakup, you're not just breaking up with the person, but with the future that you thought you were going to have.
That is bars. And I don't know why I never thought of it like that, but it's putting such crazy things into perspective for me, because like because people are like, not worthless, but like right. People are replaceable, which is not better. But like,
sure.
It's like, why are you so distraught? If you could get him, you could probably get another person that's like him, right? So like, why are you stressed out? It's not just the person; it's the entire life path that you were like on that is just completely disrupted. That has you not knowing where you stand, just completely disoriented.
I was going to say it's a very disorienting process, because even in probably a lot of like literal ways, I mean, depending on like how entangled you were with that person, you are having to pivot on a life path. So say guys were talking about, you know, she's moving for work to Alabama,
right?
And he planned on, you know, quitting his job and moving there with her because his job is more flexible. Yada yada yada. You had this plan to set that up. You break up.
Leases.
You break up.
God
like
damn.
that life path, that trajectory that you're going to have, this life in Alabama. Why did I choose Alabama?
Yeah, that sounds so whack, bro. Like, oh, not my Alabama life. Hey, yo.
Alabama has actually just been talked about a lot in my like circle.
Sure.
Anyways.
Yikes. Anyways.
You had this trajectory for like envisioning a life in Alabama with this person. Now it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm actually going to be staying in the city when I've been prepping friends, family, the community I have here that I'm leaving. It's disorienting.
Then having to explain all that to people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't tell people shit.
That's why I keep it close to my chest. Ain't nobody got to know nothing.
Nobody know my next move. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. So it's a very like heart-wrenching thing. You're really mourning. You're in mourning 100%. It's a grieving process that you're going through.
Damn.
So that's why that's hard. It's hard. It's not fun. But I do think as you get older, breakups do become, you understand the process, and you maybe, it's not that it doesn't hurt as much, but you're able to overcome it and sift through it a little bit easier.
Because I guess you don't like necessarily attach yourself outcome as much. I think when you're younger, it's a lot easier to like really future fantasize to a way that when that doesn't work out, you really don't have any context of it not working out. So when it doesn't work out, you're just like, why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with this? How could I have been so incorrect?
Yeah.
You know?
No, 100%. I remember my first relationship, I felt like, well, this is my boyfriend. I think I love him, so I'll be with him forever. Sure.
Damn.
Never been through a breakup, so don't understand what that like looks like.
I chose him, so he must be the one.
Right. Even though,
yikes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we know how that was.
Yeah, we know.
Oh
Horrible.
Could you imagine he's listening to this right now? Like that's the fourth time. That's the fourth time we've referenced this man. And
I highly doubt that that first ex is listening to my podcast.
Hey, you know who you are if you're listening in.
If you
comment in,
he like
I'm
disappeared
so
off like the face of the earth in my like opinion. Right. So
you guys don't follow each other on social medias or nothing?
No, I don't even know that he like is on social media.
Interesting.
It makes sense.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, no, don't talk to me. if you are listening to this, like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Fully leave me alone.
I'm dead.
Like,
She hates you. That's crazy.
it's like
to me.
just so unnecessary. I'm happly in a relationship. I don't need to
Comment
talk to
on
you.
the post because I want to know. Do it for me. You don't have to talk to her. Talk to me. Hey, yo.
Like, yeah, all y'all, just leave me alone. Like,
That is fair. That is fair. Yeah. Good for you.
yeah. But also too, I think like when you're younger, you assign a lot of like worth to like the relationships that you're in. Whereas as you get older, I think you can learn that you know your worth isn't attributed to relationships or to this person. You have worth intrinsically, and you don't need a relationship to affirm that. And that takes time to learn. So when you're in this, like when you're having these like first, few relationships or couple relationships, it's harder because you're still learning that. That kind of goes into why do people break up, we think.